another chore log today. I don't know where to start. We've got ourselves quite a mess. We've got no funds, as you can see there, with the money, and I also owe about 200,000 to the bank. So we're in pretty deep. We're almost 200,000 in the hole. We've borrowed the max that we can, and I'm just about out of funds. The good news, the barley just went on sale. Okay, 13.24. Anything over 1,000, I'm pretty happy with. So I don't have a lot of barley in the tank right now. 141. So we have at least $150,000. More than that, probably. Obviously, money. But that ain't gonna pay the bank back. So we're still gonna be in cahoots to them. I've got the field over here that since the last chore log, we had corn over here, and then the two small fields up there. And jump to the map there real quick. I went ahead and planted, let's see, that's grass over there, but I planted barley in those 3 fields, I guess you could call it. I kind of think of these as almost being one and the same, but I wanted to get the barley out since that was something I was kind of low on, and leave hay behind so that when I start doing hay later, we're gonna be able to do all the fields and really go nuts with it. I also have got to get over to the sheep here and get the grass cut. I went ahead and bought this at an auction. It's only been 1 day since we last were together here in Chore Log 4, so progressed only about 24 hours. And I won that field, which later on I think I'm going to do sugar beets over there. But we're pretty broke on money, and probably going to go ahead and definitely haul off that barley because out here, I mean, this stuff should be ready maybe even later today. I think it'll be the next day, so we're going to be skipping around a bunch in this episode and trying to get a bunch of things done. The other thing that I need to do is get the Ford here and the 5th-wheel trailer, and we have got to move some things around. I've got to start hauling pallets for Hagenstead Shipping, and I need to get something at each of the locations on the map here to haul the pallets, to load the pallets in the back of the truck. So I'm trying to keep a forklift, and the Bobcats are real small and they seem to be cheaper, so I'm going to do that. And the big news, I got a new mod, but I got no money to buy it and show you. In the last episode, last chore log, you seen me having a hell of a time with those pallets. And let's move this truck here. And with the wool pallets. And so I went out and got the professional transport mod. I spoke of it last time. Well, I've got it. It's a trailer. It can be towed with the semi that we already have. And so now all we got to do is back up to all that wool and hit a button, and bang, it's all loaded. So really slick. So much easier than loading tons of pallets on these bale trailers. Whoops. And so I want to probably get to that later here, maybe towards the end of this chore log. But I need to go and I'm going to move some things here first. Yeah, here's one of my Bobcats. We're just going to go through this one here. I think I might keep it. I don't know. I haven't really thought this through, but I got this one out here by the golf course. And let's see. This thing I don't need here anymore, and this one was awful expensive. It's the 4-wheel steer. And I'm not going to need it to load pallets. I am going to keep something out here with forks in case if I need to move 1 or 2, but this thing is super expensive, and I think I could better utilize this over at the cow yard with hay bales. But for now, I've got these forks that probably need just to be sold off, maybe. I'll probably keep one set. So I'm just going to park this outside. It's too slow to drive across the map. It takes forever. It only goes like 35. But we don't want anything in the way, because now I can back that transport trailer right alongside the wool and load her up. And what else do we got here? This one over right now is over at the cow yard. I think I'm gonna send this one off. This is the this is the two-wheel drive, two-wheel steer. The other one is four-wheel. I think for now, oh, I've already got forks over here. That's awesome. Oh, we'll drop those there, and I'm gonna hook these forks up. And this one here, I think it's just not worth. I'm not going to get but half for it. Probably could buy 2 Bobcats with it. I don't know. I really have just not decided, but I need to start turning those missions back on and making some money. So I guess I'll just let this one stay here for right now. This guy right here is super expensive. You can get the, I don't even know how to pronounce it there, Urasis. I call it the Uranus, but the DLC pack that came out has 148 horsepower, bigger tires, you know, bigger tractor. That ain't gonna work, is it? With the front loader on it, and it's cheaper. So I think it's got more attachments also. All right. Whoop. So I'm gonna go ahead and trade this off, because I can pretty much at least trade even up, I think. This thing was super expensive, and you know, it's 110 horsepower. Again, I thought about keeping it, but I'm really not gonna use this one that much, so I don't know. I kinda need money really bad right now, even though we're gonna make some on the barley. Oh boy. Yeah, here's the barley. It's about halfway, so as soon as that's ready, I'm gonna rip it out. The sale is for 18 hours. I think we're about 15 in. I mean, you know, 3 or 4 in. We got about 12, 15 hours, something like that left. So I don't think this barley is gonna make it, but at least we'll be able to fill it back in our silo again. That'll be good enough. Probably put that down so we don't get too top heavy. Does make a difference when you have stuff sticking up. So it automatically locks it. I don't know what to do with these. I'm gonna go see what I'll get paid for them. Whoa! So one of them did not lock. Interesting. Huh. I've had that problem before. I don't know what causes that, but everything should be locking down. Since I don't think I'm going to load anything else on here at the very moment, I'm just going to park this one towards the back. Maybe it was lifted up off the deck of the trailer just a tad bit, and that might have thrown it off, so we'll just leave it there. Watch the gate come up, and cycle through. That might have been the problem too. It was probably still locked for the tractor, but it never locked the other guy there until I unlocked and relocked. Hopefully we get there, it's still on. Oh, wheelie time. Well, I could have used this truck in my last Euro truck video. Many of you saw that. I decided to try and take the smallest, cheapest truck, a Iveco, Stralis or whatnot, and 310 horsepower, and haul a modded 54-ton load, a M60 tank, one of those tanks that is for laying a bridge. So it had a big steel bridge attachment, which added a bunch of weight. And I've had tanks heavier. I've seen them up to 60 with that mod. But anyway, man, was that painful to record that. It took a couple hours to get from Berlin down to Milano, Italy. I was thinking about my old Ford here. This thing don't matter what you put on it. It'll do a wheelie, but boy, it'll go. Crazy modders. Alright. And, oh, gotta unlock. And put that down. Everything's good. Alright. I'm curious as to what I'll get and how far I'll be able to stretch it here. I think I'll sell these forks if I do get rid of it, because the other one has forks on it and all the other attachments are sitting there. Hopefully it doesn't try to have me sell the forks first, because I don't know if I want to necessarily get rid of it. I'll get 61. I know it was like 100 and something. Oh man, alright. 61 for that. Well, that's pretty good. I was going to sell it anyway when I bought the four-wheel steer, but let me just check here and see what the Bobcats go for. I think they're like 20-something. Yeah, they're 21.5, so, you know, I could get about 3 for the price of that thing, and that would take care of my problem of having something with the forks on it, so we'll just let that guy sit there for a minute. This one here, I'd love to trade off for the other tractor right now. This thing is pretty zippy, though. It goes faster than a lot of the other tractors. I'm gonna set... Whoop, that was not what I wanted to do. Need to switch that. Save that weight. It's a nice, have a small weight like that on the back of your front loader. Pretty much hauled pallets and hit bumps and never had any trouble. This one here... yeah. Well, you know what? I'm selling this thing anyway, so... Sure, I'm gonna miss it, but I need the money. So, wow, got almost 80 grand on that. Yeah. Hope that covers the other one, but even if it doesn't, I could use the overhead cash right now. Pay off some debt. We'll just let that weight sit there. And, wow, what the heck. We already got one of these. Let's just, I can get 3 of the Bobcats and, you know, forks, I don't know, but I can get a couple anyway for price of that thing. Let's let that go too. Alright, here is the tractors I was looking at, and well, it's basically this model, so 74. So yeah, I mean, traded off the one for a used price, and can buy this one. Well, with the loader it's going to be more expensive, 84. Whoops. So yeah, it cost me a little bit, but I think that's the way to go. It's 110 versus 148 horsepower, and it's a bigger tractor, and we don't have one, so I'm going to go ahead and buy one of those. I think I've got a shopping problem. Definitely need to get that. Definitely love the bucket size. And I think we'll keep this probably at the farmyard. Actually, I get to thinking about it, because that bucket, I do need it out there for hauling the manure and stuff like that. I think it looks bigger, but it's same capacity as... Let me look here. Oh, they don't say. I can't. I think that was... Maybe it was 2 or 3. I don't know. But anyway, I'll probably end up getting a payloader at one point. I think this would be handy to have this as well. Picking up those. Ah, we need a silage fork. What the hell is this? Ah, we'll just get one of those. Might as well have one of those too. Shoot, if you're buying them, you know. Might as well buy it all. That's why we have an income problem. Oh man. Oh, that's the beauty right there. Ursus, I think is how that says. So, got the weight and everything on there. Boy, that's heavy duty. Just looks a little bit bigger and better, I don't know. Got the slow vehicle signs on there. Pretty cool stuff. Let's fire it up. Oh, I like the way it sounds. Boy. Sounds like a real tractor, that's for sure. Probably look kind of weird with that little weight. I'm pretty impressed. Spent the money on the DLC, I might as well drive their equipment. They got a nice baler and things too that this thing might be handy to have around for. Alright, we got some loading to do now. Probably needed this tractor as much right now as I need a hole in my head, but I don't know, I just wanted to buy it. I've been needing a bigger tractor over there. That Farmall 300 isn't going to cut it, you know. I use that for little light things, but I've been needing something to pull, you know, pull things around with, so let's see how fast this one will go. About as fast as the other one, about. Maybe faster, so I'm happy. Speed is important when you're trying to get from one place to the other, so. Boy, now that's a pile of parts there. Tractor sounds nice. Let's raise up our gate here and lock the load. Oh, we're still doing wheelies. Kind of changed my mind. I think I'm going to go this way around. Trailer sure does add a lot of length. Whoa! Yeah, you gotta kind of improvise when you use the fifth wheel on here. I don't know if this will hook up to the semi. Yeah, I've never tried that. It's not a fifth wheel, but heck, I'd like to try that because I think it'd probably pull it better. It shouldn't technically work, but you never know until you try it. Oh, it does. Cool. Oh man, look at that. Come on. Stuck. Look at that. Nice. Well, although this thing's not as fast, it'd be kind of nice not to do wheelies all the time, crashing into everything. Oh no. Uh-oh. Yeah, we got a weight problem. This truck is, of course, part of the DLC. And I think this trailer is just too daggone heavy. You know, it has to do with the mod. I'm sure it's a lot of complications when you put a bunch of stuff on it like that. You pile a bunch of stuff on, and you know, the guy that made it did a good job on the trailer. I mean, it works fine and everything, but it might just be too complicated when you add a lot of weight. So this thing will pull it and does hook up, but it's just too slow. Okie dokie, here we are. Probably should be smart and focus the back of the trailer towards where we're going here. I don't know. Now I got all those other parts here. Boy, I just got a mess. Gotta figure out what the hell I'm doing here. Whoops. Literally. I'm gonna have to come back later and get all the parts for this thing. I move equipment around a lot, if you didn't notice. Always changing my mind on you know, where I want something and how I want to use it. Okay, here we go. Just got everything unloaded and stacked it up there. I think I am going to go ahead and bring the other agri-vector over here and probably keep it up in the straw barn. I like having this tractor here. It'll be good for pulling this feed wagon around and you know, whatever else. Scooping up manure. Again, I am hopefully not too far off from putting, we'll drive the truck over there, putting all my greenhouses and vegetable stuff on the other side of the straw barn here. And the four-wheel steer agri-vector would be really nice up here for loading, you know, bales. It turns tight, and when we get that full of hay, that'll be nice. But this area here with the water, manure right over, you know, where the cow yard is, I'm gonna stack this gravel area full of all the tomato and, you know, the vegetable stuff, and pulling the you know, the water trailer. Still need it, but I can fill water close and use my water trailer in the shed there. So that tractor will probably become the one that I use around the cow yard here for the veggies and whatnot. So anyway, let's get back to the yard here. Actually, I'm gonna go to the sheep yard and get the other one, the agri-vector, out of there. I don't think I'm gonna keep anything over here. I don't really, honestly, I'm not gonna need anything. Whoa. With that mod that I'm going to use, I really don't have a need for hauling pallets, and if one gets out of line, I think you can pull up and you know, automatically load it. So, and if we run into trouble, I'll just go get something to pick it up, or buy a bobcat for over here. I'm still looking for somebody to do a mod that I can take certain vehicles offline, you know. I'd buy all kinds of stuff. I'd have bobcats sitting everywhere, and I just don't like when you trying to get to a vehicle and you gotta do a bunch of this stuff here. Drives me crazy. So put that up. Whoops. There we go. I better make sure of something real quick here. I'm gonna have to get that trailer out of here too. I don't think I'll be needing that. I don't really know if I'll be doing too much hay bale stuff over here, but we'll probably tow that back to the main yard here. Just want to make sure, yeah, I don't have any accessories over here. Oh wait, no, this is weights. Okay. So yeah, we've got a couple of pallets of wool, and once I speed things forward here in a few minutes to wait for the barley to get done, we'll probably have quite a few. I don't know how many that truck holds, but I'm going to need to sell some grain and get some money in the bank before I start doing anything there. Okay, we'll get this unloaded and drop my forks out and pick up the straw handler, bale forks. I probably won't even use any of those accessories there much, but at least we got them. And actually, come to think of it, I think I'm going to put the forks back on that tractor there, because that tractor right there is going to be the vehicle that I use to pick up the pallet right around the corner behind the textile mill. I figured I don't need to park a bobcat over there when I got stuff with forks sitting right here. I'll just zip over there and load it in the back of the truck. This thing here will be pretty nice, I think, to have for maneuvering up here. Alright, we've left the Ford and the fifth wheel back at the store there. I'm going to leave it there until we're ready to buy some bobcats later, but we're getting really out of money here, having a financial crisis. So what I'm going to do is time to hook up and haul some grain, haul some barley up to the mill. Man, I love the way that trailer hooks up to this truck. I'd probably buy another one if I had the funds. What I really need is some bigger tractors, though. I just gonna have to do it. But I keep spending money on all kinds of other neat things. Let's see, pull up to the barley here. Kind of timing was bad, but I wanted to get up there and the amount of grain I had in the bin here, but it just didn't happen. So I guess we don't have that much corn either. Got tons of wheat and canola. If that goes on sale, we'll really get some good money there. So what I'm gonna do, go through all 84 pieces of equipment, get the 720, I'll hook up to this one, and this guy's almost out of fuel. Better fix that quick too. Alright, she's topped off and ready to go. And I better grab a weight or we're going to be doing a wheelie. Think we can fit through here without running everything else over? I think we can do it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I definitely need to get some bigger tractors for hauling and towing. This thing is even a little bit outsized. It's kind of on the smaller end to pull a bin like that. You know, I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna hook up the follow me, but need to get this guy out of the way. Okay, we got that hooked up. Why are you smashing into the back of this guy? We're going to do something with the distance here. It's trying to get right up behind that truck. Alright, so I finally figured out what I was doing wrong there. I haven't used this in a long time as far as the distance, but when it's set to 0, it's just you got to go back with the S and till he stops. So right about 3 would be right to the back of the trailer, but we don't want him right on our ass, so let's go back to 6. Hopefully that's not too far. Okay. Now we can get hauling. He should take off here. Should is a key. Alright, he's following, so we'll go ahead and haul our load. Once we get up here, we should look behind him. There he'll be. Just double checking to make sure that we're going to the right place here with the flashing trailer there. Sucked pretty bad if you dropped it off at the wrong place and got paid half the price. I don't see him. Should be coming. The thing is a little bit, well, quite a bit slower than this truck, because it's like I said, it's at the smaller end. There he comes. You're not going to even tell him to turn his light on or off, his beacon light. We don't have beacons on here, but made some money. Hopefully he pulls forward, not too far. Pretty much gonna probably have to get out and take over. Yeah, that's probably too far. Still saves time. It's a little bit of monkeying around, but still saves time. I don't think you could tell him to unload. Once you get the hang of it, a little bit that I used it a year ago, doing this sort of thing, it you know, goes pretty quick. Especially if you got another trailer, you know, you'd fill everybody up and make one trip, dump all your stuff, and you're done. Alright, and it saved our distance at 6 there. We could probably bump that up, have him a little bit closer. Go back and get the rest, I guess. See how much we got here. Ah, yeah, it really wasn't worth it. It would have been 3 loads, but we only have just partial trailer now. I guess we're going to be done with this guy for now. Back over here out of the way and haul our last load and wait for the barley to get done here. Oop. And we don't even have a half load there. At least we got enough now to pay the bank off. We'll be paying interest. But I probably can't do that at this point because there's some more equipment I need to buy. If I were to cash in all my grain, I probably would have about $1 million, I'm guessing, you know. But especially if I waited for a sale. So it's not like we're broke. I just got everything sitting in the silo right now. Well, we're gonna go ahead and wait it out until the barley's done, and I don't think we're gonna catch the sale. Be cutting it really close, but we'll go from here. Alright, so our barley is just starting to turn. We've sped forward till noon the next day, and in 24 hours, 23 hours, the mill is going to have another demand for barley. So I forgot about that. I saw that the other day when I was planting it, that there was going to be 2 demands on it. So we're going to go ahead and get out this massive beast here. You can check this one out in the last Chore log. Did all kinds of combining, so we're gonna go knock those couple quick fields out, get the barley down, get her in the silo, and we got a lot of hay to clean up. Alright, we got all of our barley in the bin. About 100.5 is what we got out of those 3 fields. So as soon as the next sale comes, it should make us at least another 150,000. I'm just gonna park this up here. Oh. Got stuck on the wall there. Gotta get switched here. We gotta put this into transport mode. Well, that's awfully weird. I've never seen that thing roll like that. Well, I guess that's where it wants to sit. Never had any problems with that thing yet. Look at that. That's definitely a weird glitch, but anyway, I cannot wait to have this whole shed here just filled with all kinds of neat implements. We got so much stuff to buy. Holy cow! I've got to get working here. So all of the barley's out. We've got straw in all of our fields, and now we need to make hay while the sun shines. And I'm gonna get everything set up here. So I'm swapping tractors around here. I'm gonna hook the 620 up. We put the 7250 with the forage wagon back in the over by the sheep yard there. I'm not gonna use that, I guess. I kind of changed my mind there. We're gonna park this over here. And I can't help it. I love buying stuff. We're gonna go over to the farm store and pick up the windrower. We're gonna try it out. Another 90, almost 100,000 down the toilet. And that's why I end up running these smaller tractors, because I never have the money saved up to buy the big guys. But that's gonna have to change because, whoa, hello. We're getting owned on our funds here. Probably gonna spawn in over here, so I'm just gonna pull up here and go to windrowers. If you're gonna buy one, you might as well go big. Oh man, didn't even get it on sale. Pretty darn good on my parking, huh? Oh, what the hell? There we go. Okay. Let's see what this bad boy can do. It's got some beefy tires on the back. Yeah, that thing... This 720 is almost too big. I mean, too small. Let's open it up and see what we got. Whoop. Yeah, so we should be able to hit 2 rows. So my thought process is yeah, this is more work that you don't have to do. But if we can get everything into 1 row, then we only have to go down 1 row with the you know, the baler, which means we only got to go down 1 row with the bale picker upper wagon. And I'm baling square. I'm probably going to switch to the round baler with all the extra equipment for wrapping and things like that, part of that DLC. Oh boy. This is not hard, but it does take some work too. Barely hitting them here. Should be spitting bales out pretty quick then. I don't know if it was worth $100,000, but maybe it'll make life a little easier. If you do the follow me mod, technically you could set it up to have one right behind baling and another one offset from that, you know, doing the picking up, but it just gets to be a little hectic trying to get everything aligned right, and then when your baler fills up, you got to jump in it and break the cycle and go and drop it off. So I think I'll recruit my little helper to come in, and he can drive the bale wagon. He likes doing that anyway, and it doesn't matter how fast you go. It's just a matter of hitting them on the side and picking them up. Yeah, we're almost done with this field here already. This isn't too bad. Kind of picks up those little piles that get scattered too also, and you know, puts them all into one. Now what would be neat is if we could hit these two piles that we've already finished and combine those. That would be nice. Hard that would be. Yeah, just for shoots and giggles here, well, that's not going to probably work. Oh, yeah, you'd have to catch this one really far to the left. Then you'd have to do it again. Hit the other pile. Maybe you could grab both of these, I don't know. Yep, well, part of it. Now we made a mess. Oh man. Now we're making a mess. Oh, look at that. It's terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's not worth it. Too much of a mess. Alright, yeah, we'll just be done with that there. Always gotta be trying something crazy. We could probably go down there now, but we'll leave it. That leaves us with half the amount of rows anyway. And we'll just go ahead and continue on to the other fields and rake those as well. So we're down here at the bottom field, and this got done. Combined them into only 4 rows, so that'll be a nice, long, quick shot to pick all that up and bale it. The windrower is not something you have to have if you have an old combine that's small head on it, and this one would be probably well worth it, but at $100,000 I think you'd better be probably investing in a better combine. But this thing would probably, you know, combine like 6 rows, the smaller combine. And that would make, you know, baling a lot easier. But for this big combine that we got, it combines only 2 rows, which, you know, cuts down a couple trips baling and, you know, picking up the bales. So we'll go up here to the top and I don't have much to do up here. I already got a couple of the rows picked up for straw. But another way, like I said before, that you could really utilize this is putting it out here. And maybe we'll just experiment. I haven't used the, obviously used the Follow Me mod with this implement because I just bought it. Haven't used a windrower since 2011. Oh man. I used to have a pretty big windrower in there, and I would use it because on the grass you really needed it. I'm trying to remember, I used to have my grass cutting was just like the one I used at the golf course there, with the 2 decks in the back and the one in the front. I used to pull that on a international something or another, 1056 I think it was. And excuse me, so you used to have to go through and rake your grass, windrow it and turn it and all kinds of different things. Alright, let's get the Follow Me on. And as long as I don't drive too fast, we should get some bales going there. If everything works the way it's supposed to, he's going to drive centered behind me, so he should hit the rows. Kind of hard to watch and drive at the same time, but as long as I don't go too fast, he won't either. Oh. Yeah, that's the problem right there. They go way too fast. Once they get behind, they go wide open. I'll have to look and see if you can adjust that. I haven't used this enough. Mainly due for hauling and whatnot. Thought I'd just try it out up here though. Since he's still turned on, I'm gonna turn mine off, and I'll drive over the same spot so at least he can pick this grass up that he missed. Still gonna miss some there. I'm gonna have to go pick that up. Oh well. Wonder if I run in level 1 with my lead tractor here, going a little bit slower. That ain't gonna work. I need to go page down. I'm way off my course here. Alright, let's get this guy going, and I'm gonna try it and going a little bit slower. Might be able to fix it by adjusting, you know, maybe how close he follows me. Yeah, it's kind of hard. You can imagine if you threw the bale trailer into the mix here, it would complicate things even more. Kind of missed a patch there. Oh well. Works a lot better if you got a buddy that can come in, you know, and help you here. He's getting going so fast there, he's missing a lot of stuff. If I go down to 25% there. This road doesn't even make a lot of sense to do it. Just see how he does. Yeah, he's not really following 100% there, so. Alright, we'll get this guy out of the way here, and I'm going to clean up this mess that we got going on. That's why it works better for hauling grain and things like that. See if we can... Come on now. Grab that pile. Be good. Or not. I think the baling has got to be done a little bit slower than windrowing. Well, no, it's level 2. Whoop. What the heck am I doing here? Let's try that again. There's two of them that are going to be right next to each other now. Well, we attempted to, and I'm sure you could get it to work. Just have to play around with the settings and kind of adjust everything. I'm a little bit of a noob at it because, like I said, I don't use it a whole lot, especially with Aiden coming in here and helping. I'm kind of pushing the limits here. I got that one bale about to come out. Well, we'll go ahead and get our help in here so we can finish up this task. Alright, I've recruited my little helper here to come in and put the straw bales on the trailer. Go ahead and pull up behind me. And we gotta press this button right here. Okay. There he goes. Boy, you're good at that. Don't drive too close. You can trail behind me a little ways. I'm gonna get my second gear going here. Pick it up. Technically this is straw bales. I always say hay bales, but straw is the result of these kinds of cereal crops like barley and wheat and all that, that's dry, and hay bale would technically be green grass, but it's just bad habit. I always say hay bale. You picking them up, bud?
Yep,
Looks like you got a couple of them on there. You're doing good. You like driving that one?
Yep, I'm down.
Well, I'm gonna keep going here, and you can just pick up the bales as we go. We should be spitting them out pretty quick since we've got the rows so concentrated with the larger head that we have on our. Oh, that's not good. Boy, I dinked that up pretty bad. Okay. Yep, go, buddy. Hold on, don't just stop right there for a minute. Okay, stop. Driving like a bunch of yahoos here. I'm having a hard time. Yeah, you can get that bale. Just let me go past first. I'm having a hard time getting this. Getting some of these rows of grass are kind of going one way and then the other here. Usually when I bale, I do it in first person here. Tends to be a little easier.
On the way.
You getting them?
Yeah, turn it this way.
I think we got two of them in that. There's two of them in that row, bud. I think you're missing them. Whoa, probably missed a bunch of grass there. Yep. Yeah, it's a lot easier just to focus on driving straight into the piles, and that's why I like this weight that we got on the front, how they put that stick on there. Get realigned on there. It's a good job for him to do because you can go as fast as you want. You know, speed don't matter as long as you hit that bale. Good to go. And you could definitely use the follow me mod for that because, as you guys saw earlier, follow me always speeds up like a maniac and then slams on the binders. Are you lost? They go in rows, bud. Sure do. Oh, that's your sound effect, huh? Is that your baler that makes that noise?
Whoa,
How many you got on your trailer now? How many you think? About 180? Or more? You got about 180 on there, bud?
Yep.
Yeah, that one only holds 24. I'm waiting for somebody to mod and somebody probably has, but it's not on FSUK. But I'm waiting for somebody to mod that trailer like they did in 2011 and get her hauling 48. 48 usually you don't have, you know, too many fields, at least in that original map of that game that you had. Wasn't too many fields if I remember that, you know, you'd go past 48 or certainly not 2, so you just make 2 trips. Let's see if he's getting pretty full here. Almost. Whoop, we're driving off course. Oh my goodness. We're missing all kind of stuff here. Yeah, I don't know what that windrower and the bigger, you know, combine. Well, it doesn't. Combine part don't matter if you're using that big windrower, but it definitely makes this job a little bit easier. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and let him keep picking up there, and I'm going to
I will come back.
bail. No, Yeah,
Hey,
stay over there because your trailer is full. I don't. You can go up to another bale and see.
okay.
Are you full? Looks like you're full.
Yep, I am.
All right, stop right there. Press the B button. Press B and close your deal up. All right, he ended up going over to where we dropped the tractor off, but he needs to come back this way. Punch it. Put her to the floorboard. Let's do it. Pull up, Alright, did you close your thing? No, you did not. Oh, hold on, stop. Gotta get that. Okay, now follow me. We're gonna go up and dump that in the barn. Alright, we made it back to our straw barn and we need to go ahead and unload our bales. I don't think I'm going to maybe haul one more trailer load, but I might just go ahead and sell because I don't think we need this this many. Just drop them like so. I don't think we need to have this many bales going on. Alright, you want to drive this tractor back there?
No, I'm gonna drive like one.
Alright, why don't you grab this one and follow me back. I'm going to take the truck. Let's go back to that field and pick up the rest of the bales.
Alright.
Look at all those cows drinking water.
Yep. I was in there.
Yeah, we're going to have to fill that. I'm pretty excited here. Soon we're going to be able to get a lot more cattle. We only got 10 right now, but we got to get a bunch of food over here for them first. Probably one of the best things I ever did was level this mountain that was here out. That area felt so claustrophobic and having to drive around all the time. We got a road right there on the other side too. And kind of drove me nuts not having, you know, a shed and everything over there. They don't give you anywhere to park, nothing. I've had a lot of people asking about the map too. And, you know, I haven't uploaded it anywhere yet. I'm kind of procrastinating on it. You want to pick these up? Hit your button there. There you go. There's bales right here. You want me to grab them? Why don't you jump out?
Okay.
You can go and
I'm new down here.
drive around in that truck crazy like if you want to. Boy, he hits those mountains and goes to the moon with it. But yeah, I haven't uploaded this map anywhere because you know, just the copyrights and dealing with trying to get it on there. I've had like 8-10 mods to it now, but my very first one a year ago that I did, like the first week the game was out, I did quite a bit of stuff and had a heck of a time trying to get it on that FS UK. It just sat there for days. It wouldn't do anything. I couldn't get it to upload. I don't know if their site was, you know, getting owned or something, but I don't know if I was doing something wrong. So I don't know. I've looked into it a few times, and they want all the description, and then the fact that it is a, oh come on, it is a Giants map also. And I don't think that would be a problem, but it's kind of weird because at the end of the day, I'm not selling it, I'm not making money off of it. I don't know why copyrights even matter. People, I think, are getting a little too anal about making stuff. You know, I understand, you know, getting credit for something, but at the end of the day, people that download this stuff honestly really don't care who made it. I think the majority, from what I've experienced, they just want it, you know. And people always asking, you know, for mods that they've dreamt, you know, dreamed up of, and you know, just not a lot of appreciation for this from some people. Now, people like myself, I definitely appreciate everything people make, but at the same time, it's getting a little anal on some of these sites of all the copywriting. Who made this, how they made it, who put this where. Can you put that Unimog back, buddy?
Yep, I am.
Yeah, I don't want that out right now.
I have Unimog.
Alright, why don't you come over here and I'm gonna let you pick up more of these bales. I wanna go do the rest of the baling. We gotta get this work done. Jump in that tractor right there. Go ahead. Go get in that tractor and... No, you just had to do that, huh? Yeah. I don't like that.
Yep.
It's kind of a pain in the rear to close it when you're driving, but yeah, they got all kinds of bells and whistles on here. Alright, go ahead and get in that tractor. Hurry up. So we had a little technical difficulty there. He's having a hard time seeing the bales. I'm having a hard time seeing him on his computer. He's got a 285 that's super overclocked, but you know, card is 5 years old, and I don't have the anti-aliasing, and he's kind of sits a little lower than I do, and just the way it looks on the screen, it's hard for him to actually see the bales. Kind of weird. I've never experienced that myself, but it's the last week of him having that computer, and it'll be gone. I think you got one more over here, bud. You see it over here?
Yeah, I see one.
Yeah, I see him as clear as day on here, but he plays with all settings maxed out, but like I said, I have anti-aliasing and the anisotropic something or another dealie at 2. Alright, I'm gonna park the Ford over here because I don't need it, and need to find my ride here. Here we go. Alright, you know how to get over there? Oh, yep, you're going in the right way. No, you gotta turn around and go the other way down the road. I'm gonna start bailing this. Why don't you buzz over here, bud? Alright. Spit a couple out there. Yeah, go right down that road. Need to put a lot wider head on these things. It's really hard to get them all sometimes. I'm trying to watch him too. You find your way over here? Whoa. There he is. Go back over the other side of the field, you're gonna find them all over there. I don't know why it missed a big shot right here and spit a hay bale right on top of it. Kind of annoying. Uh-oh. Oh, you got that thing full already. You want to dump those and you know where the little straw barn is over at the farmyard. You want to back them up and dump them there? Over where the right over by where the Unimog is. Why don't you go dump them?
Okay.
he does know how to do it, but I think it's been, gosh, since almost last year this time that he was in there helping me with that project one day. He did pretty good then, too. You want me to take it? Do you know where you're going? Why don't you come over here, follow me, I'll show you.
Okay.
Why don't you fix your view, because it looks like you're having a hard time seeing where you're going again. Fix your view. Get it up behind you there. There you go. They really need to make all these tractors, they got these 2 seats, they really ought to make it where you can ride 2 people in them. That would be pretty slick. Even a truck like the Ford, it's too bad they didn't do like the Unimog. And this is a straw barn right here, bud. Let's see if you still got the skill to back that thing up. Yeah, turn right there, and he's coming over this side here.
Where is it?
Alright, right behind you. Pull forward a little bit and back her up. And then, he used to go over here with the lawnmower and dump his grass all the time.
It's so... Okay.
And then we're going to go ahead and dump them. See if there's clipping on that building. It don't look like it. And then go ahead and unload them. Boom! I didn't even see how much money we got. Didn't get a whole heck of a lot, but yep. And then press your deal there and good to go. Alright, follow me. I don't know if he actually got all the bales here or not. Looks like you got them all. Can you turn here? Follow me. Alright, this is a field here. You'll find all those bales. Lots of bales. Oh man, sorry. Now you can pick it up.
Okay.
There you go. When you pick up all these bales,
Yep.
then come down to the field down here. Lots of bales. Whoops. Dropping them like hotcakes out the back. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about switching over to round bales. They got the round bale stacker and everything now, so... And I believe I got aftermarket. Got some aftermarket stuff to play around with too, so... I don't know why I went with square. I guess early on it probably was easier, but... And actually, I haven't used a round bale in here, but I'm assuming it's like 2011 where you have to stop once it gets full and unload it. I don't know why it would be any different, but this one's kind of nice because you pretty much just go forward and drop the bales and you come along with the auto stacker and pick them all up. And so in 2011 I stuck to square bales only for the most part. But it's not so much the case anymore. They got tools to take care of the round bales, and it's kind of nice because you're dealing with less bales now. Doing all right there, bud? He's tearing it up there. How full are you?
Yep.
Got about 11 or so in there. We'll keep going.
Where
I'm almost done with the hay. With the straw. I think we're going to definitely get to making some hay bales too here. I haven't even done that. All my grass so far I've been picking up with the forage wagon and dumping it in the trough for the sheep and the cows, and haven't tried to bale any of it. So I'll have to... Whoa. I'll have to get to doing that too. Oh, little bugger. I hate when it drops grass. That was me pulling out right away when the worker got done. I didn't let it stop and get all the stuff out. I just went ahead and flew out of the field and it dropped it all over the place. You dropping them off? Only got 11 on there.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it.
Well, that's alright. I'll probably come up there and take it over for you, and I'll let you do the... He wants to drive that Unimog. I'm almost done and I'll be right up there. Are you gonna back it up and dump it?
I don't know how. They're bringing you, but I can't do that.
Yeah.
So my other tractor, and you can do it, maybe, and I could. You two don't pick up their hay bales.
Yeah, get all the bales picked up. Alright, well I'm coming with the tractor here. So that was baling hay, and next time we're going to do grass. Which means we'll have to get another implement to turn the grass over, the teeter or tedder. I don't know how you pronounce that, but we got to get one of those which should turn the grass over so that we can dry it and bale it. And we'll have to get all that stuff going here. Oh, that's a crappy job. Run my kid over in the process.
See, I'm right here. I see.
Yeah, it's a perfect place to be, up against a wall in a oncoming hay baler here. Good enough. All right. Alrighty.
Hooray!
Back this old guy up here. I need to... Probably I'll keep this one, but I definitely need to get some bigger tractors here. That was a weird little glitchiness. And once you watch out, don't run next to the tractor. It causes it to glitch. And I think it was last episode, or maybe it was the time we were in here now recording, but he ran in the implement and I flew up in the air about 50 feet and crashed down. It's kind of weird, but... So you got only 11 bales on there, huh? You gotta wait till it's all full. I'm gonna go ahead and sell these because I'm pretty sure I got plenty more than 24 down there. Yep, you watching it? Oh man.
What?
Oh brother. Once you hit the wrong button on this thing, it does not forgive you. You're pretty much stuck waiting. I don't understand it because I haven't quite figured it out. It's the same button to tip it back as it is to drop the bales, but on the steering wheel, I use that button for, you know, same thing, and it'll drop them back, but it will not drop the bales. It's just weird.
Thanks.
You gonna get the Unimog or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Unimog.
Alright.
Oh.
I'm gonna finish up your work here. Well, at least you got most of them.
Yeah.
He probably didn't see these last two. So hopefully next week I'm gonna have some different setup here. Probably take me a week to get everything up and going again, but hard to keep, you know, 2 high-end gaming rigs going. I'll have to eventually invest in 3. And then probably 4. Can't have kids sitting there not playing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're gonna twist the tongue there. Come on. Works nice when they kind of drop them all in the same place, up and down each line there. Just gotta stop and wait for those. And we're definitely gonna be making a second trip, I'll tell you that right now. Finding us?
Yep, I am.
Good. I don't know what's going on with this turd, but it should have been within range. We're going to keep picking up this straw bales and getting it up to the...
Whoa!
Would you crash it?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. Yeah, you ran over a rock. We're going to keep picking up our bales here and get them to the... we'll probably bring one more up to the straw barn, and then the others I'll just probably sell them off. I think we got plenty of bales for the amount of cattle that we got right now, plus even when we get more later on, we'll have a lot more straw to pick up. Alright, oh.
Hey, Daddy, see?
Oh, shoot.
Can I see, Daddy?
Yep, you're down there.
Yep,
Just
I'm
don't
down.
crash into all that stuff. You wanna follow me back?
What? I see you.
Alright, let's go. Aren't you gonna get in the Unimog?
Yep, I am. Daddy, I did this all by myself.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Alright, back to the field we go. Alright, well that concludes our fun of picking up bales. But we still got one more thing. And I thought of something here. I'm gonna hold on to these bales for a minute. Let's see, let's take this back to the yard. I'm gonna see if there's any way we we got enough money to buy one more thing. Probably be close. I'm not sure here. Alright, I'm going to drop the bales right here, and I'll show you why in a second. So, I told you about the professional transport mod, and we should have some pallets of wool ready to load. So what we can do, this is a transport mod. It comes with this truck, and I think the truck works pretty good. Oh, we've got plenty of money. There's two trailers that go with it. There's the regular one that is transporting pallets, round and square bales. I guess you can just put the stuff in there manually. This one, I believe, is the one that has the auto-load function for the wool pallets, and the original round and square bales. So the other one must do round and square bales of modded vehicles or something, but we're gonna buy this one here, and let's go ahead and... You having fun?
Yep.
Park that Unimog back there, ain't ya? Alright.
Yep.
I wish you could jump in this one. I'm surprised this isn't 2 seats.
Hey, I want to drive now.
Well, grab the Unimog. Just don't hit that pile of bales there. Do not hit that. Probably won't matter, but... so it says it picks up bales. Now, I'm not getting this for any reason other than to haul wool pallets, but I thought, since I got some hay bales just chilling there, I want to see if it would work. Okay. I know it works for the wool pallets because I tried it already one day. I was testing it out. It's got a list of commands there for loading products and toggling all that. I think I need to switch.
See?
6 is the HUD.
See?
Yep. Oh, you made it over here.
Yep, I did.
So anyway, it's a pretty nice looking trailer there. I have to pay attention to what I'm doing. I forgot how to... Oh, yeah, you want to N, and it goes through and undoes each strip there, and then M does this side. Once it gets all the way to the end, it'll roll them up. Kind of like an accordion, and that's what you end up with. It's pretty darn slick. I haven't used this that much, but like I said, I don't have any interest. Now, if you're out in the field and you put a ton of bales down, like I said, I don't know how many bales it's gonna pick up, but we need to push X to toggle and load products.
My girl.
B. Oh, there we go. See? Pretty slick. Now, I should have counted those up, but looks like we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 there. So, no idea how many it holds, but that trailer holds 24, and I believe you could probably, haul at least double that. 13 is more than half of 24, and we're not even half full, so probably 2 or 3 trailer loads. So it would be pretty slick to, when you're out in the field, use that tool there to pick them up, or you can do round bales, I suppose, too, where you can just drive up each round bale and pick it up. Since round bales, you don't get as many out of a field because they hold more. There's more straw or hay in the round bale. You riding?
Yep.
See what happens if you hit the back wall and go right through it.
Yummy.
So, yeah, it's pretty slick. I don't know. Maybe I will be using that for hay. Now this, I already forget the website. I'll, of course, put it in the description below. But I did not, this is the first mod that I did not get from FSUK or the original Farm Simulator website. I don't know if I can even unload that in here, how that works. I'm just gonna push O to unload product, so it just drops them like that, which probably would have stacked them much nicer had we you know, had the thing full. I don't know, so we can pick that up later and push it in there or something. So pretty cool. Picks up the all the straw and stuff. Alright, let's take it up and load up some wool pallets. That's the real reason I bought it, because man, am I tired of loading wool pallets. Hey, did you teleport on me? He's quick. Alright, so I didn't necessarily intentionally lay my conveyor of stuff out for my wool pallets, but it does help having them in a nice straight line like that. I don't know what the loading area of this thing even is, but I wouldn't probably do this until the thing got all the way full. And I probably will park this right along in here somewhere. And we just go ahead and hit the X and, or B rather. Voila. Wow, it picked them all off the line. Now you see how easy that is? And again, I didn't count how many I had there. Got, let's just count this side here. 2, 4, 6, okay? So it looks like you can get 8 down. Well, what do you know? 16 will fit, and I just so happen to put 16 on my conveyor here. So that is absolutely perfect for my needs there. I can fit 16 pallets, and I've got 16 in the truck, so as soon as I get it full, I just hit B. They're loaded, and not even really any need to, I think they're locked in there, so you don't even have to close the tarps on it. Leaving you in the dust, buddy.
I'm walking.
Yeah, you're walking.
There's only them other sides.
Yeah, you and Mama go for lots of walks, don't you?
Yep. And sometimes I ride my bikes, and sometimes I don't. Blah, blah, blah.
Too bad you don't have a bike in here. Now there's a good mod, huh?
Uh-huh.
See Aiden riding his bike? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pull up, and hopefully everything comes off of here like a dream. Even if it didn't, I'd still be happier than a pig in mud. Nope. Ooh, that's okay. That's not a problem. So they're really locked in there. So that's when we want to probably go ahead and hit the O and unload. So I'll have to figure out exactly what I'm exactly doing there, but like I said, I don't mind that they're a little scattered like that. I'll just get a bobcat or something. You know, they make a blade too. Kind of jackknifing my trailer. They make a blade you could even use on a tractor to push them in. Just gotta get them over there. There might be a trick to it that I'm not getting right.
How are you?
Boom! Alright. Look at that.
How are you?
We pretty much got our money back.
Where are you?
Where am I?
Yep. Where are you?
I went to do the wool. So we just about already paid for that trailer right there. If we would have had another 2 pallets, then we would have had her paid for. So that is super slick, and I'm real happy about that. Well worth the money. Check out the site. I pretty much see that this is a must-have mod, and the mod comes with that MAN truck, which I'm sure works fine. In fact, I might probably end up buying it, because I noticed this one is kind of sitting on there too low or high, or however you want to say it, and it doesn't turn, but that part's not really a big deal to me. Not a big deal. You could use that tandem axle thingy to put on this trailer as well and pull it with a tractor. So
I don't have a tractor here.
you don't have a tractor?
No, I don't.
He's out in the middle of a field somewhere. I'll start including his point of view on these videos too. I'm just, that system is 4 years old and it's working hard enough just to do the game. And so we'll take it easy on it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, this chore log rather. And next time we come back, I can guarantee you're going to see us using these implements right here to cut some grass and put it in our wagon and get these animals fed and probably do some bales over here. I might try to go ahead as soon as possible and buy this field here. I really want to turn this into grass, and probably will do the same with that field up there, but at least this one right here, so that I've just got this big open area to go through and make get a lot of grass cut, and that's why we spent the money on the big stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this this episode here. Aiden, where did you go?
I'm by here, right there. And I'm
Hey,
missed.
I see ya.
Oh, thanks.
You're gonna run me over. All right. Well, you want to say anything before we leave, bud?
Yep.
What?
Bye.
All right. That sounds good. We'll see you guys next time. Take care.